Okay, we do have to take note of something, and I haven't been paying too much attention to this, and I should be and should have been. But I mean, look at these stocks. Look at this big green day for uranium, and it's a big green day for lithium. Let's take a look at oil. What about oil? Oil stocks, not bad. Not bad. I was looking at Suncor. I think it could have some action. Getting a little bit of a cup and handle there on Suncor. Looks interesting. I think it could get some action. Commodities. Commodities. Probably the number one thing to own in times of uncertainty, in times of high inflation, in times of perhaps rising interest rates, but inflation mainly. Commodities may outperform. Commodities historically are much cheaper right now than they've pretty much ever been in history compared to the stock market and stocks. And along with that is that we're getting this massive inflation, which is pushing the prices of commodities higher. Everything has gone up. You look at all the commodities, oil up. Well, silver and gold, not so much, but a lot of commodities, oil, lumber, many of the other ones, natural gas, way up. So right now, your eyes want to be where the money's going. Your eyes want to be, and the money's going. Look, this is uptrending. Suncor uptrend. NASDAQ downtrend. Okay, so take note. We're getting an uptrend on a lot of these stocks. Obviously, we had a big down break recently on Next Gen Energy, but this could be a falling wedge here. Let's keep an eye on that. This could be a falling wedge here. We had a bit of bearish head and shoulders up there. Dropped a decent amount. This could be a falling wedge here. Where are we? We're at 473 on NXE. I'd be cautious still, but I do think I think we're going to get a rebound here. I think we're going to get a further rebound here on uranium. Look at this. Some of them 9%. These look pretty good. This looks pretty good. This could be pretty healthy consolidation, preparing for a breakout to all-time highs. Multiple of these stocks. I'm not super confident as of yet, okay, because I'm bearish. The market makes me a little iffy on any stocks, but the uranium stocks are looking pretty interesting and could be good to keep your eye on. This is the price of uranium, I think. Global Uranium ETF. And what's this? Uranium Royalty. EU. This is the actual price of uranium. Sprott Physical Uranium Trust. So the price of uranium pulled back recently. You want to keep an eye on this. U.UN. You want to keep an eye on this to see where uranium stocks are going, because uranium stocks are not going to go up if uranium is going down. So keep an eye on that. Some of the uranium stocks I like best before I go: NXE and CCO. Okay, CCO I think is the biggest one in the world. I think I could be wrong. NXE, just one I liked for a long time. DML, I've heard some good things about it, but I don't know enough about it. But probably for me, between NXE and CCO, and maybe even want to keep an eye on the physical uranium trust, where you're actually buying. When you buy this, it's like you own uranium. You're not going to see it, you're not going to touch it, but they're holding it for you, and the value of this will go up and down with the price of uranium. I give you guys a lot of information in these videos. Wow. Anyways, so we're looking at there. Now we're going to take a look at lithium, which is in the same trajectory today. Lithium looks fairly healthy as well. And you had this bearish head and shoulders type pattern on Lithium Americas, but now it doesn't look to be following through. It looks like it might even break bullish. And this could be a longer term cup and handle on Lithium Americas. So you really want to keep your eye on that, because this could be a big one. Something to keep your eye on here. We might see a lot more bullishness in the lithium sector. So keep your eye on that. And oil, I like, just for lithium, LAC. What more can you pick? Just pick the best one. LAC is the best one. You don't need to pick all this, that, whatever. You pick the best one, then you stick with it. I'm not telling you what to do. I like LAC. If I'm playing lithium, I'm playing LAC, and I'm pretty sure everybody else thinks the same. So that's where you want to be if you're playing lithium, I think. For oil, Suncor maybe. Yeah, I would go for the Suncor out of the ones I have here. Probably go for the Suncor just because I know it well as a company. You know, I fill up gas at their Petro-Canada stations a lot of the time. And I like this pattern here. Looks pretty good. Inverse head and shoulders type pattern. Fairly high volume at the lows. Gap down here, but it filled that gap, showing strength. Gap up here, holding that gap area as a support, and we got a little bit of a cup and handle type pattern there on the daily. So keep an eye. Suncor, Lithium Americas, Next Gen Energy, and Cameco Corp. I think could be some good ones to keep an eye on to play bull, possibly, when this market is selling off. Not everything is dropping. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good night.